Good evening and welcome again to the Whiskey Cowboy Live. It didn't start out smoothly. Let me try that again. You ready? Welcome once again. No, let me start that again. Hey. Good evening. Welcome once again to the Whiskey Cowboy Live. Tonight's date is January 26, 2025. It is a Sunday. How's about that for a start? Wayne says first like, good job, Wayne. Hey there, Laurel. She says good evening. Looking good and sounds good. I wish I could have started good. Didn't start good. What the hell with that? Holy crap. My mind's frazzled. I figured Wayne would probably make the show tonight because he been posting up on my Facebook page. Like, oh, if he's posting now, he's probably getting ready to come to the show. Folks are acting whether or not AOC can, isn't it treasonous? Well, Wayne and I have discussed this about many actions. A lot of actions that we think that we would admit are morally treasonous acts. They don't fall under the act of treason under U.S. Code. So it's very specific. And somebody says, well, if we have an emergency on the southern border and AOC's helping the illegals, isn't it? No, because that's that's not a declaration of war. But Wayne rightly pointed out that we do have statutes that cover assisting, promoting, and helping and harboring illegal aliens. We do have that on the books. Ain't going to be used. They ain't going to charge her with a damn thing. That she needs to at least be censured and removed from the committees. I'll be satisfied with that. Remove her from all committees and censure her. Because she's out on social media and she is trying to give illegal aliens advice on how to evade ICE and working together and networking. And it's like, yeah, sorry. You are a sitting representative in Washington, D.C., and you are now assisting in illegal activities with people who shouldn't be here in the first place. Wrong. Now let's forget that it's about illegal immigration. We've already got statutes on the books for aiding and abetting a crime. So, yeah, it'd be easy to pick up a statute one way or the other to charge her with. Will it happen? Nah, probably not. Probably not. I mean, hell, the vice president was getting funds to help bail out those arrested at riots. They should have fucking nailed her to the wall, and they didn't. They didn't. If that isn't helping a criminal, no, it's not your job. Not your job. Democrats can do anything they want to do. Wayne says that goes above and beyond her authority as a sitting congressman that she should be protected by. Yeah. See, they hide behind, I'm doing it in reference to my job. That's how they've got away with a lot of shit. Nah, that has been too broadly construed. Way too broadly construed. And it allows politicians to do things. They can get up on the floor of the House and outright lie, slander, call for violence and criminal acts. It's just, they can get on social media and lie and slander and call for criminal acts. It's all in the the purview of their job. No, that shit's got to be more narrowly tailored. Wayne says, I'd like to see Schumer tried for threatening the Supreme Court. Yeah. Well, yeah. See, I think Schumer and a lot of those other ones, they can hide behind, I was using semantics and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, well. But again, it's a reason I could never be a politician. Somebody tried that shit with me, I'm going to knock their teeth out. You want to go there? Let's go there. Cowboy's feisty. Hey, did y'all check out my opening post this morning on Facebook? Going to set the tone for the upcoming year because I hadn't bad enough of it. I've had about enough of it. My content is my content. It's not your fucking content. Because you can come to my content and you can see it and even post on most of it doesn't make it your content. You are not the star of the show. Adam Salmon entered the room. Hey, Adam, if you're watching the show, post up. I don't recognize that name. I don't just let random people on the show. And I've talked about this the last few shows. In the last month or so, the last couple batches of new followers, the comment section has become a little bit too dicey for me. A little bit too self-centered on those who think that they're the star of the show and they can say, do, and act any way they damn well please. And I'm tired of stupidity. Man, So stupid shit's going to be hidden. You want to post stupid shit, it's going to be hidden. If it's stupid shit that's stupid enough, it's not just stupid, but it's stuff that I'm not going to have any of that. You're going to be shown the door. I don't care. I'm not putting up with it. I don't get paid enough to be your fucking babysitter. So, new days here. New days here. This won't affect the long-time followers because they got it right. I'm not this guy that walks around with a bigger-than-life ego and think I got to run the world. No, but it's my fucking page. It's my content. You want to come to my page to see my content, that's fine. If you want to come to my page to read other people's comments underneath it, well, that's fine too. That's fine too. But when that becomes priority over what I put out, you might not want to follow my page because you're probably not going to be there much longer. I didn't put in a decade's bit of work building up that following and the reputation for that what I have for a bunch of new people coming in thinking they are the owners of the world. And they're gonna dictate what I say, and they're going to be rude to me. They're going to be disrespectful to me. And they're just going to say stupid shit. No, sorry. Not happening. Not happening. I can afford to lose a couple thousand people. I don't care. I'll just take my time. We'll weed them out. Weed them out. Like I said, it ain't going to affect the folks that have been following for a long time. They've already said that the comment section gotten stupid. If you want to know, I'm going to do my news, and I'm going to do my commentary, and I'm going to have my memes and funny stuff like that. But if you're coming for that, to hear my news and my thoughts on it, great. Thank you. Thank you much. But it's a bunch of people coming to the show not this show. Oh, excuse me, coffee. Tonight's coffee is a butter pecan from New England brand. No, a bunch of people come, they eat the buffet all day long, every single day. They're not paying for it and they ain't tipping for it. But they're going to be shitting all over the place. No, not having it anymore. Not having it. I'd appreciate it if folks, there's links on my page and there's links underneath the show. Monthly donation, even $5 a month, goes a long ways as long as it's a bunch of people doing it. I only got a handful of people. Handful, even to this day, only a handful of people that donate on a regular basis. Everybody else, nom, let's just eat this shit up. Now, I understand my demographic tends to be older folks. A lot of them are retired and they've got limited incomes. I get that, but it ain't all of them. It ain't all of them. I'm sorry. $5 a month isn't asking a whole hell of a lot. It ain't. And since I ain't getting paid by the vast majority of the people that enjoy stuffing their faces with my food, I'm going to just start booting a bunch of asses. Because it's either that or I'm going to shut down. Because it's gotten to the point where I don't enjoy what I do. And when you don't enjoy what you do and you're getting no benefit from it, i.e. financially or otherwise, it doesn't pay emotionally to keep doing it. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I've had it. I'd love to keep putting out content for you folks that appreciate it. Bless you. Truly bless you. And like I said, if folks can't, Donate, that's fine too. Just shut the fuck up. Say thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Don't give me grief. don't give me grief. I don't come to your pages and give you grief. It's your pages. It's your house. A man's business, a man's page, and it's not even a private page. This isn't the page of John Cowboy. It's the Whiskey Cowboy, social and political commentator. That doesn't mean that I'm open to be a fucking piñata for people. No, wrong man. Wrong man. If you want to swing at a piñata, go to somebody else's page. Because I ain't doing it. You ain't paying me. I don't make enough money to deal with jackwagons. Did y'all read that? Did y'all read the opening post on Facebook today? Hey, Adam, post up in the room. He's waiting. Adam's waiting in the waiting room on Zoom. I don't know the name. You ain't getting in unless you've been contributing to the conversation. Why? Because a bunch of jackasses out there in Zoom world too. Laurel says yes. Wouldn't that some freaking hubris? Hubris. Like he thinks he's Ben Shapiro or something? I'm limiting his reach because I have some posts that I don't allow anybody to post on because I got tired. If you went through and you looked at the ones recently that I shut down to nobody can post, read the comments that are left there. A lot of them aren't. Look at with the post count versus how many comments you see. I deleted a lot of shit. They were stuff where people are just talking stupid. And I ain't got time for that shit. Wayne says I did. And that was that one guy that thought he was hurting you by leaving. Yeah, have fun, he says. Have fun. Have fun. Let me go ahead and, for those folks that aren't on Facebook, I'll go ahead and I'll read you what he wrote this morning. I woke up. First post I saw this morning. It's like, you son of a bitch. Okay, let me Melvin writes, "You limited my reach, so I limited my view of your posts. I will no longer follow you and pass on your kernels of wisdom. If I cannot comment on profound issues, you cannot reach people through me. Have fun now." Because I think it was 2. I closed down two posts. I post anywhere from, on a slow day it's 6. On a normal day it's between 12 and 24. Excuse me. And I closed down 2 posts to everybody. Every once in a while when a post goes viral, I'll shut it down to followers only. But I closed down 2 posts, 2 out of the copious amounts of content that I put out there, where at a certain point I said, I'm not dealing with this, shut it down. So I said, you can ponder what I said. You can ponder it. But you can't post on it because I'm tired of stupidity. It's for my mental well-being. I don't suffer stupid comments or stupid people. And yes, there's some people that contribute. They're getting stupid. They're not thinking. They just vomit whatever comes into their head without thinking one bit critically about it. That's not what I'm promoting on my page. So because I closed down 2, him and his 36 friends. And I went to his page. His name is Melvin. Melvin Feals, Feals. Went to his page. Ain't nobody participating on his page. He got 36 friends. Ain't nobody participating. I appreciate people sharing my content. I appreciate people posting under it. It helps with the algorithms. But one person who ain't got shit for friends, ain't got anybody watching his shit, he's not helping me that much. So it's his help versus the aggravation. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to cater to you, Mr. Melvin. Who the fuck do you think you are? Laurel says, I thought he was an idiot. Well, you would have thought correctly. This isn't John having a big ego, but it's my page. It's not his page. I'm not there to give somebody a platform so the world can see them, and that's what too many fucking people think now. They're going to go to the Whiskey Cowboys page because a lot of people are going to see me write my inane, blathering bullshit. Look at me. Well, if you want people to look at you, build up your own page and your own following. Don't draft off of mine. Again, I appreciate comments. I appreciate discussion. Intelligent comments, intelligent discussion. Or even if you want to help out and add a comment and you got nothing intelligent to say, and that doesn't mean you're not intelligent. You just have nothing to say. Just say, I agree. Say, keep up the good work. Anything to trigger the algorithm. I've said this before. The reason why I have a Facebook page isn't to open up the Whiskey Cowboy Bar and Grill and serve everybody free drinks and hot wings and listen to what they have to say about shit. I can hear what everybody has to say by just browsing around the internet. I didn't open up my page so that I give everybody else a place that they can talk. Again, that doesn't mean don't come and have conversation with people of like mind. I have no problems with that. But if your purpose is so that you get seen off of my fucking hard work, kindly stay away. Kindly stay away. More so if you're not even donating anything to the cause. That's just rude. I'm not just some guy that puts out a post a day. I put out content. If you want to know an answer, ask me, and I'll answer you. If you want the peanut gallery to answer you, go someplace else. Just do a Google search. Again, I don't mind people talking. There's some folks with knowledge out there. Wayne's got some knowledge. Bob or Bill or whatever the hell his name's got some knowledge. There's a bunch of people with some knowledge. But they know it's not their freaking page. Wayne says, I try to donate with my knowledge and experience. It helps that we see things a lot like, yeah, and that's fine. I don't mind stuff like that. No, that's great. And I got a pinned post on my Facebook page, how to help. There's all sorts of ways. Only some of them are monetary. But you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much of the other help people get if I can't pay my electric bill. Now, I'm not here whining, but I'm saying, look, I put a lot of time and energy into my content. If the annoyance and aggravation to the positives, they start outweighing them, it ain't the money that's going to keep me going. It ain't the money. I had somebody years ago, hey, John, do it for the right reasons. Oh, the right reasons, huh? The right reasons. What are the right reasons exactly? You think Ben Shapiro does it for the right reasons? Do you think Matt Walsh does it for the right reasons? Do you think any of the successful talking heads out there do it for the right reasons? Or do they expect to pay their bills with what they're doing? And they have a staff. They don't even have to deal with knuckleheads. I try to deal with people. I try to deal with them. I try to interact. They don't. Are you kidding me? They just put their shit out there, and as long as they're getting paid. And I tell you what, if they stopped getting paid, you wouldn't see them anymore. So the right reasons are more than just because it needs to be said and be a voice for people and to help educate people. Yeah, that's fine. Do you think any college professor does it for the right reasons, or does it get paid? I don't know a single teacher that doesn't get paid, at least something. I don't single police officer, single soldier that doesn't get paid to do something. Doesn't mean they're not doing it for the right reasons. But John's supposed to sit back and you just keep putting out that content for folks to enjoy. You just keep doing that. It's like, man, John's in a tiff. Yes, I've been doing this for a decade. I'm just starting to make $100, couple $100 maybe sometimes, good month. Been doing it a decade out of my own pocket. Same 40-hour week. Along with everything else I've been doing in life. At some point, and then you go, is the annoyance worth and the aggravation worth the potential good? Well, we're getting to that point. So shit's going to be a little different. I ain't going to rant and rave with people on Facebook. I'm ranting and raving with you guys. You guys been to my show. I'm just going to just shut shit down. Gone, 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 gone. Now that doesn't, I'm not saying, okay, I can't post anything because John's gonna hide it. No, just don't post stupid shit. It's that easy. You go, is this stupid? I guess I better not post it. Let me post something not so stupid. My audience has a higher level, generally, has a higher level of intelligence than the common denominator. So, yeah. So what do you all think? Think I'm getting a little bit too riled up? You think I need to, just lighten up, John. Just lighten up. So I got my back and my leg been out for 2 months. It's been a little better today. And then the last month has been holy hell online. Last week, oh my goodness. Oh. But I had posted up, hey, anybody else know about this? Yeah, everybody's going, yeah, people have lost their freaking mind online. I'm not having it. I am not having it. No. It's like this is my Sergeant Hookah, lighten up, Francis. Hello. You think I need to lighten up there, Wayne? Think I need to lighten up? Yeah, my philosophy in life. If you're not bringing something positive to my life, I mean, that's fine. As long as you're not bringing anything negative. If the only thing or the vast majority of shit that you bring is negative, I'm going to cut you out of my life. I don't need it. And that's friend, family, or other. I'm not having it. Says, no, I was making a joke. No, I know that. I know Sergeant Hookah. It's for those on stripes. They're in the barracks, and the drill sergeant Hookah is there. And they're talking about, Francis is one of the guy's names. And he's like, he's a big guy. He's not a big guy. He's just a bluster. He'll kill anybody that calls him Francis, and his name is Francis. And it's like, so Sergeant Hookah's like, lighten up, Francis. No, I get the reference, Wayne. But yeah, I don't put up with that shit in the real world. I'd rather keep your friends like your shot group tight and limited in numbers. Wayne says too many people just go into people's pages and just stir the pot. Yeah, they like to see themselves post. And look at me. But like I said, if I delete their post, I still get credit for it. If I hide it, nobody will see it. And I still get credit for it. Sometimes I delete, sometimes I hide. Hide's good because then I have a record, because I can go back and I can see all the things that are hidden. If I think it might be an issue, I'll just hide it. But yeah. I don't play that game. I don't go to other, again, I don't have separate standards for myself. I hold myself to the same standards I hold everybody else to. I'm not going to go to your page. I'll yield to your page. If I'm at your house or at your business or your home or your page and we get into a disagreement, I'll state my mind and I'll state it civilly, and then I'll fucking walk away. I'll either drop it or I will walk away. Why? It's yours. It's yours. I don't have to be king shit everywhere, but I'm king shit in my house. I'm king shit on my page. And you're on yours. It's common sense. It used to be common sense. Everybody's got too damn comfortable. Like Mike Tyson said, the internet's made everybody too comfortable. They go around running their mouth without having their teeth knocked out. Yeah, he was right. He's right. Because people don't talk to me and treat me like that in the real world. And it's not because I'm walking around like an asshole. Those who have met me know I'm the nicest guy you're going to meet. Hell, Gus is out there probably. He didn't post anything, and he didn't tell me he wasn't going to be here. So chances are he's in the bushes. He'll tell you, I'm a nice feller. And I don't say this oh, yeah, no. I'm a pretty laid back guy. Oh, I got my opinions and I have my standards, but look, I'm nice to folks. Go over to Gus's house. I don't walk in like it's my place. It's his place. It's not my place. And then when Gus comes to my house, he is a guest. I am a very gracious host. He's a guest, and I will treat him well, and I treat my guests well. But they can't shit on my table. They got to understand it's still my house. And he does. I mean, I'm just using Gus as an example because I think out of all the people that come to the show, I think he's the only one that's met me in person. And I'm like this. This is me. This is me. I've said this in the past. One of the biggest things that people people say when they meet me is like, "You're just like you are online." Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Gus says, "You are more than welcome to come to my house and we can ring the gongs and smile. I keep it open year round. I always enjoy the pings. Oh, yes, I'm here." And yep, John is very pleasant. Yeah, I got a good sense of this is, look, if you spent the whole day with me, you know how I laugh here. Gus will tell you, Gus has spent more than one day with me. This is me. This is me. I get worked up over things, but I'd rather laugh. I have a good sense of humor. And I'm very gracious. Very gracious. I think everybody should be. But damn. This is me. This is me. But again, I don't. Yeah, Wayne says everyone gets a. Yeah, I get worked up. Sally go, "Hey John, how's your blood pressure?" "No, it's fine. I just got a relief valve. Psst, let me get it out and then move on." I'm a passionate man. I'm a passionate man. But I'm pleasant. Yeah, pleasant. Good word for you, pleasant. But I'm passionate. Yeah, I just, goodness. Hey, I wore my slick the other day. Yesterday, I wore my slick. I took the missus for a drive. We drove around. We haven't been driving in a while, so we went. Half a tank of gas only cost 18 and change. It's like, yeah, the prices went down. We haven't put gas in the vehicle for, oh goodness, probably a month. And so we went for a drive. It was the sun shining. It was nice. Hit the back roads here in New Hampshire. Drove around. It was nice. It was very pleasant. There we go, pleasant. But I wore my slick. And I hadn't. First time this season. First time. Hey, Adam Salmon, Salman. He's still waiting in the Zoom room, the waiting room. Join the show and talk with us before I let you in. If not, I'll just boot you out of the waiting room right now. I'm tired of seeing your request sitting up there. Oh, Gus says you have to laugh at yourself. It makes you real. I am real. I'm real. Ain't no show. Again, Gus will take. This is me. It's just. You spend the day with me. This is me. This is what you get. You get what's on the show. That's John. But yeah, I put it on. And I forget what the missus said. So I'm like, oh, handsome man. I look good in it. It suits me well. my slick duster for you folks. It says it there he left the room. It's called a duster. It's listed as a duster on it. It's not. It's an oil slick. Laurel says I'm always laughing at myself and my friends. We do boneheaded stuff. Yeah, I do. I just like, why'd I do that? That was stupid. That was silly of me. I'm not a silly man, but sometimes I do silly stuff. Foolish stuff. You know, like take that first bite of pizza. You've only had 7,000, slices of pizza in your life, but you're still going to bite into it when it's too damn hot and you know you shouldn't, and you burn the roof of your mouth. Yeah, stupid. We had fried mushrooms tonight. Oh, love fried mushrooms. Didn't burn the roof of my mouth a lot of times because they had enough time to sit before I got to mowing on them. But yeah, you get them fresh and pop it in your mouth, and it's that hot mushroom juice that's stuck in because you got the coating in it. Oh, that'll burn the hell out of your mouth. But I didn't burn. We had chicken fingers and fries and mushrooms for dinner and beer. The kids came tonight. They couldn't come last night. They had a work event. They took them out to some restaurant, and they had shovels. It's like, oh, they had shovels? I knew exactly what they said. It's, oh, they had shovels. You know what having shovels are? It's like a clam bake thing, and they're just served in shovels. So you got the corn and the beans and ribs and just about everything, and just put everything on there, and just it's on a shovel. And they even paid for the drinks. So it's like, wow. She said, yeah, I was expecting to pay for the drinks. And at the end of the evening, they said, no, we got it covered. It's like, well, that's good. Gus says bacon cheeseburgers. Excuse me, and steak fries for dinner. Oh, yum. Yum. It reminds me of my Friday night, my Cowboy jalapeno burger. Jalapeno and bacon burger. Did y'all see that one? Did you see that, Gus? Did you see my jalapeno? The Cowboy jalapeno. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Top view as I'm looking down on it. And there you go. Oh, you see, this is pepper jack cheese, and it's got the barbecue sauce with cayenne pepper in it, and you got jalapeno, sliced jalapeno underneath the cheese, and you got bacon between on top of it and then in between the burgers, and then you got sautéed onions under. Oh, oh yeah. Laurel says my son made his awesome chicken wings tonight. Good, yeah, I like chicken wings. Drums or flats? Here you go, drums or flats. Are you a drum or a flat person? Drums or flat? Gus says, no, that one I didn't see. Now you saw it. Oh, my goodness. Juicy and just, smash burgers. Don't smash it. You're going to be dry. It's like if you got dry smash burgers, you're doing them wrong. But, yeah, you guys flats or drums for chicken wings. And what's your favorite type? Do you like because we usually do them one of three ways. We'll do them just seasoned, just chicken seasonings. And we'll do hot wings, that's buffalo style. And then we'll do 4 ways. I misspoke. Chicken seasonings, hot wings, buffalo wings, barbecue, or spicy barbecue. And that's, again, Casey Masterpiece with a good bit of cayenne pepper in it. Now, that's my favorite. I like my spicy barbecue favorite. Laurel says she likes both. He does the whole wing in his own seasonings, air fry Friday. Yeah. We sometimes do the whole wing, but you get more servings when you bust them up. Jacqueline says, I'm working on making a big old pot of amazing potato soup as I listen to the show. Well, good. I like corn chowder. That's close enough to tater soup. I don't like clam chowder. Been up here a good many years, and I still do not like clam chowder. Not a clam. I like fried clam strips. I like them with some tartar sauce in a hot dog bun. That's some good eating right there. Fried clam strips with tartar sauce and a hot dog bun. I like a good lobster roll. I like a good lobster roll. I'm not a big clam chowder guy. I'll have corn chowder any day. Corn chowder is good. It's like potato soup. Got corn in it and bacon in it. Taters. Not much on clam chowder. So everybody else, nobody else. Okay, Laurel said that she likes both. I'm a flats guy. Not big on drums. I'll eat them. I'll take a flat any day. Gus says, geez, what the hell is wrong with you? Well, I'm saving the clam chowder for you, Gus. See, I'm a generous man. Don't ever say I'm not a generous man. John abstains from clam chowder so that Gus never runs out. It's my gift to you, Gus. Don't ask me what's wrong with me. Just thank me. Just say, thank you, John. Oh, goodness. That's a fine how do you do. I try to do him a favor. Yeah, it's like they say, eating Doritos in your underwear isn't that odd. So all those people in aisle 4 need to just calm down. Goodness. Everybody's doing the visuals on that and going, no, that ain't right. That ain't right. Says, I forgot you're not from here. No. I've been here a good many years, though. But no, I'm not a big... Well, the missus, she grew up here. She grew up in Loudon. She's not a big clam chowder person either. She doesn't have an aversion like I do. Oh, here you go. Back, oh, goodness, this had to have been close to 20 years ago. The missus made some clam chowder. I thought we were having corn chowder. I didn't look. And I started digging into holy shit, what the hell's wrong with this corn chowder? She's like, it's clam chowder. Oh, damn it. Because you know how bad, even if you like something, if you're not expecting it, that's like if you're expecting like lemonade and it's just water, it will be the worst tasting water you've ever had. It's like, oh, this tastes awful because your mind's primed for something, and it didn't get it. Wayne was the only one that commented when I said I need to calm down. Everybody else is like, I ain't gonna jump in here. Well, thank you for the support, everybody. They're like, John, be honest. We can say whatever hell we want. You've already made up your mind. Well, that's true. But I'm here to share. I'm here sharing with everybody. Trying to keep things rolling. Keep it rolling. Like some guy, a guy. I talked to this gal. This gal's asking me. It was on the 24th. What was that? Friday? Thursday? Friday? I don't know. January 24th. It's the 26th. Yeah, Friday. I posted up I had Nelson Brothers whiskey. I had a few pours of that. And this gal was asking, yeah, my husband's newish on whiskey, so where's your top 5? You all know me, I don't have a top 5. I have what suits my mood. But I have a list. So I listed a bunch that I said, these are all fair. These are good things. Go ahead and try this, blah, blah, blah. And I also pointed out that I said, what I tell people that it's my advice to people, if you're going to buy somebody a whiskey, instead of spending a shit ton on one, spend the same amount of money and buy 3 or 4 other good bottles of whiskey. Okay? Because I know most people don't have a shit ton of money that they have to spend. Excuse me, and this feller, he gets on and he goes, I own a liquor store. And I always recommend that if you're going to get a bottle of whiskey for a real whiskey drinker, it's like, when people get those terms, what do you mean a real whiskey drinker? Do you mean a whiskey snob? Because I'm a real whiskey drinker, and I'll take an expensive pour and an inexpensive pour. I don't care as long as it's good. And contrary to popular belief, a $300 bottle of whiskey isn't that much better than a good $35 bottle of whiskey. It ain't that much better. There's reasons it's priced that high. It's usually with rarity and stuff like that. What year it came from, and again, scarcity for it. There's a lot of reasons why whiskey is priced the way it is. He must be from Vermont. Oh, the guy that owned the liquor store? I have no idea. And he goes, I tell the person if it's somebody that's a real whiskey, if they're buying for a real bourbon whiskey drinker, spend a little more and get a littler amount of a more expensive whiskey than settling for mediocre whiskey with a bigger bottle. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's exactly what I would figure somebody that has a whiskey store would do. That's like going to I own a car dealership. Yeah, I know you probably need a minivan, and this minivan is fully loaded. But you see this Ferrari over here? Oh, the amount of enjoyment you're going to get from this Ferrari. No, you can't do your grocery shopping, and you can only bring your missus. You can't bring any of your kids. But yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this one so much better. It's like, yeah, well, a lot of us don't live in that world. So I will stick to unless he's got everything, and it's a super specific special occasion, you'd be better off if you've got, like, let's say, and like she said, some of them are expensive, like $80 and more. $80 isn't an expensive bottle of whiskey. That's where I go, you probably don't need to spend any more than that and get good whiskey. You can, and I don't dissuade people from buying more than that. But the range between generally 35 and 75 has so many fantastic bottles of whiskey out there. It's got some dogs too, but they got some dogs that are $250 bottles of whiskey. What makes it good or bad isn't the price. And we got some, we call them bottom shelf beauties. Yeah, Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a good solid pour any day of the week. It'll cost you $20 for a fifth. That's, $26 for a between 22 and 26 for Old Overholt Bottled and Bond. Fantastic, one of my favorite ryes out there. It's like, you don't need to break the bank. Most of the whiskeys that I have are between 35 and 65. Most of my whiskeys. And you know me, I don't drink shit whiskey. So, no, you don't need to. No, if you're going to get something it's like, yeah, he's a whiskey drinker. He really likes it. Well, what does he generally like? Okay, instead of getting a $200 bottle of whiskey, get him 5 or 6 good pour whiskeys. Gus says everyone's tastes are different. What might taste good to you, the next person might. Yeah. Well, yeah. But I guarantee you, I don't drink shit whiskey. And if I say that the whiskey is shit, any whiskey drinker is going to say, yeah, it's shit. I'm honest in my reviews. And I'll also tell you, it's a good whiskey, but it's priced higher than it should be. I say that a lot. Angel's Envy is one of those. For years, it was priced just way higher than it was worth. It wasn't worth premium prices. Oh, it's a good $55, $60 whiskey. It's good. It's a wheated whiskey. If you like wheated whiskeys, it's fine. It wasn't a $75 or $80 bottle of whiskey. No, sir. And I'll say that about others. I'll go, okay, this one's priced high. This one's priced 5 or 10 above what I think it's worth. If you don't have it and you like the flavors, go ahead and buy it. Or I'll go, this is just, it's insane. It's just priced way too high. Way too high. I'll drink it if it's given to me. I ain't going to spend my money on it. Why? Because I can spend my money on 2 other bottles of whiskey that are as good or better than that. 2 other bottles. So, again, and I don't care what your taste is, as long as tell me what you don't like, and I'll hook you up with something that doesn't break the bank. Now, that being said, some people balk at the price of whiskey. Yes, if you're not a whiskey drinker, you spending, $45, $50 for a bottle is a lot. If you're used to spending money on beer. Yeah, it's a lot. I get it. But like for me, a $30 bottle of wine, that's expensive for me. I'm not a wine drinker. I drink the cheap shit. I like the cheap shit. So for me, if it's a $20, $25 bottle of wine, that's about as far as I'm going to go. I like to get it between $10 and $15 a bottle. Unless it's the big bottle. If it's the big bottles, I like between maybe 15 and 20 for the big bottles. The big ones. A normal sized little bottle, yeah, $9, $10. That's good. Hey, I'm not a snob. Why? Can I afford I've been able to afford wines. I don't like them. I like the cheap shit. That's fine by me. Wild Vines, Arbor Mist, Barefoot. Yeah. Cheap shit. It's good stuff. I like it. It's enjoyable. It's like sort of wine, Kool-Aid-y, not even soda, but it's it doesn't have a nasty aftertaste for me. I'm not going to impress anybody. I ain't had anybody turn their nose up when I offered them some wine that I have. What do you have? Well, I got a Barefoot Peach wine. Yeah, let's give that a try. Oh, this is good. Yeah, yes, yes, it's good. Good with pork or turkey or chicken. I got myself a blackberry Merlot from Arbor Mist and or Wild Vines. I prefer Wild Vines. Arbor Mist a little sweeter, but both are fine. I can't get Wild Vines anymore around the area. So it's like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. So yes, I can understand why some people would think that whiskey prices are expensive. Wayne says, I can remember getting a fifth of Jim Beam for $6.50 in Korea. Caught a taxi from Camp Kenzie I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce that name, to Osan Air Base in Seoul for one bottle. Would have been $80 otherwise. Yeah. Now there's some, I'm not a big Tong Du Shang, what do you say? Long dong, Tong Du Shang. You got John doing the Asian accents again. I can do the Asian accent. Jacqueline says, you remind me I have some Barefoot Peach, so I'm just now opening it. No, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I like Barefoot Peach. With prices like that, I'm telling your age. Yeah. Yeah, about what, 45? 40, 45, 43, 43 and a half. When he's like, John, we got clothes older than that. Stop it. But yeah, peach barefoot's fine. Hey, have you tried Jacqueline, if you can find it, look for Barefoot's lemonade. Their lemon wine. It hits up here every once in a while. Oh my goodness. Laurel says too sweet for me. I prefer drier wines. Yeah. Arbor Mist and some of the Barefoot are a little on the sweet side. Wild Vines is a little drier, not so, it's crisper, it's not so sweet. But like I said, I can't get them too much. But yeah, I am not a totally dry wine, but that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, if you like lemonade, oh my goodness. Barefoot Wines lemon wine. Oh my. Oh, the missus, she picked it up one. She's like, oh, look at this. This looks good. Yeah, let's try that. It's like Mike's Hard Lemonade, but soft. It's soft. And I like Mike's Hard drinks too. Y'all like Mike's Hard drinks? They got raspberry and lemonade and some other flavors. Jacqueline says, I'll look for it. The other one I got at the same time was strawberry. Yeah, I like to hit strawberry once in a while. I like strawberry and passion fruit from Arbor Mist is pretty good too. I went for a walk in the inch-deep snow in Florida. You needed snowshoes down there. It's like an inch of snow. Holy shit, what the hell's up with this? Gus says nope. Nope what? I don't know what Gus is talking nope about. Oh, that you don't like Mike's Hard Lemonade? You don't like Mike's Hard products? What's the other one? Smirnoff's got some of those too. I like the Smirnoffs. Those are vodkas. And then Mike's Hard. I like those in the summertime. Those are good. Jacqueline says it was 8-inch deep snow. Twice the all-time record. Well, good. Laurel says I like some hard ciders. Yeah, I'm not a big hard cider guy. Everyone, if it's still sweet enough, it's okay, but sometimes it takes it in the wrong direction. But yeah, I love the Mike's Hard and the Smirnoffs. What are the Twisted Teas? Is it Smirnoffs? Smirnoffs? No, the Twisted Teas are different. Smirnoffs are the Smirnoff drinks. What's it called? I don't think it's Twisted Tea. I think that's a different one. Let's see here. There's a party pack. Here we go. Party pack. Smirnoff Ice. Is that what it's called? They do have ice. Smirnoff Ice. You got seltzers, but that's not what Smirnoff Ice. I think it's Smirnoff Ice that I'm talking about. The Twisted Tea is different. I don't like them as well as the Smirnoffs. Gus says unless it's homemade hard cider. No. Yeah, it's Smirnoff Ice is what I like. Smirnoff Ice. That's good on a hot day. Or a Mike's Hard Lemonade on a hot day. Oh. Better yet, give me a whiskey sour. Oh, I've had more Mike's Hard Lemonade than I've had whiskey sours. Those are treats. The missus, she'll get the makings for it, and I'll be out on the front porch sometime, and she'll bring me out like, what's this? Oh, she goes, here's your whiskey sour. It's like, oh, bless you. Bless you. Tonight's coffee, butter pecan from New England brand. Butter pecan. Butter pecan. Yeah, my winter beard isn't coming in too bad. It's coming in pretty good. Some years not so good. This year's coming in good. I'm enjoying it. Hey, and no wild hairs tickling my nose. When Laurel laughed about that, she said her, rest his soul, her late husband used to be the same way. And I reminded her of him. And I said, yeah, the missus, she's going to get to this part. She's going to go, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. Well, if he was like me, he was a hell of a guy. So we got a lot going on. Looks like most of Trump's nominees are getting placed. Hegseth got put in Saturday. Got put in yesterday. Was it Friday or yesterday? So I know he spoke yesterday about it. Well, it says just a lot shorter than me. Yes, he was a mite bit shorter than I am. Say I was the stretched version. You got the compact model. Gus says I was always a rum and coke guy, man. Yeah, I was when I was younger. Yeah, beer and rum and coke. Oh, Bacardi. What was your favorite go-to rum? Mine was Bacardi. Bacardi Light. And go to a bar. Give me a double Bacardi and Coke. If you don't say Bacardi, you ain't going to get it. You're going to get house rum. No, give me a double Bacardi and Coke. What was your go-to rum? 151? Okay. No, it's fine. You could have said anything. I don't care. It's fine. I'm not a rum drinker. I couldn't tell you rum from rum. I can tell you I always drank Bacardi. That's just Bacardi Light. Bacardi Light. Yep. It's what I drank. It says Bacardi. That's right. Bacardi 151. 151. Is that dark? Yeah, it's darker. It's a good bit darker than Bacardi Light. Bacardi 151, $38.10 for a fifth. Going right now. Oh, here's another $22.99 for a fifth at this other store. Bacardi 151. Yeah, it was Bacardi Light. Bacardi Light rum. Yes, here we go. Not super light. No, just light. Yeah, $20.99 for a fifth of Bacardi Light. We used to get it in the liter bottles. Yes, we'd have margaritas. No, not margaritas. Daiquiris. Sorry, daiquiris, not margaritas. You know the difference between a daiquiri and a margarita? Rum versus tequila for the alcohol. Everything else is the same. A daiquiri is with rum. Margarita is with tequila. Tequila. Yeah. Oh, we used to start out barracks parties. Daiquiris were daiquiris. Look like daiquiris. And then you start running out of ice and you start running out of the strawberry mixer and you end up, you're just drinking rum. Did I ever tell you if you had Southern? I had Southern Comfort. That was, I told you there was a, yeah, it's kind of sweet. Yeah. There was a drink. I was saying on the show that me and my friends used to drink an alcohol with Kool-Aid. And I couldn't remember what the hell it was. Southern Comfort. Southern Comfort and Kool-Aid. I think. No, that would have been illegal. We couldn't have done that. No. Southern Comfort and Kool-Aid. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with Southern Comfort. Yep. I like fuzzy navels too. Fuzzy navel. What's in a fuzzy navel? I don't want to. Yeah. Peach schnapps. Orange juice. Laurel says fuzzy navels were my drink back in the day. Yeah, they're dangerous because they taste good. Fuzzy navels taste good. Difference between a fuzzy navel and a screwdriver. Vodka isn't a screwdriver. Rum is in a fuzzy navel. So, rum, peach schnapps. Screwdrivers are good too. But yeah, fuzzy navels, dangerous drink. I like mudslides too. The missus makes some killer mudslides. We ain't had mudslides in years. My goodness. I'm trying to think whether we had we've had to have a mudslide here since we've been here. But it's been a good many years. In our current house, mudslide. Boy, those are good. Those are dangerous drinks too. Any of those just taste good drinks. They're dangerous. They're dangerous. Gus says, so you did drink the Kool-Aid. That explains it. Stop it. Laurel says, I like brandy slushes in the summer. Hey, slush anything's good. That's why I like, good whiskey sour on a hot day. Kick your feet up. Hey, I saying kick my feet up. First time yesterday after we got back from White Russian. Yeah, those are good. Slipper nipples are good too. Got back from the drive. I wanted to make sure my leg and my feet weren't going to swell up too much. First time in 2 months I've taken my own boots off. Pretty dang good. Hurt a bit. But the first time in 2 months I've taken my boots off. Myself. I either have the missus take them off or when daughter shows up, she'll help me take them off. Laura says top shelf. Damn right. Top shelf. I was proud. I walked out into the dining room and posed. Just look at me. Look. She's like, what? See something? What? I look down at my feet. Oh, your boots are off. Hey, good job. Now, normally in the summertime and stuff like it, the missus would take my boots off anyways. That's a good, make me a sandwich, take my boots off. Men like the simple things in life. Treat us nice. Don't bring drama into our life. Make us a good sandwich. Bring us a cold drink. Bring us a coffee. Take our boots off. Simple things. That doesn't mean that we don't reciprocate and do stuff, because we do. We open up doors. We carry things. We do all sorts of things. So, but as guys, we tend to do little things. Can I take your boots off? Yes, please. Yes, please. I'd normally take my boots off and then lean back in the recliner and just relax. I can't do that because my recliner's broke. I told you about that. Boy, it was just one thing after another. So my recliner ain't reclining. I may be able to when it gets a little warmer. I'll tip the damn thing upside down and see whether or not I can finagle that thing back together. We'll see. We'll see what we got. We'll see. First world problems. I got a seat to sit. Been playing the hell out of the guitar. Not so much dulcimer lately. I should get that out. But I've been playing a shit ton of guitar. I got to get some songs recorded for you folks. But every time I'm in the mood, I'm just not in the mood to record. The missus likes it. She can listen to it while she's working, and when she's off to work, it's like having her own radio station. You can go from song to song to song to song to song. It's good stuff. I ain't good, but I enjoy it. I tried to post up about guitars back this last week, and not too many people joined in. I was talking about, because I get, the type of music, jazz and blues and stuff like that. There's certain electric guitars that they're suited for it, and someday I'll get it. But then I go and I dream, but then I pick up my Taylor and play her plugged. It's like, oh, that tone. It's like, plays nice, does everything I need it to do. Sounds beautiful. Yeah. I'll get another electric guitar. I got a Strat right now. It'll play. It's fine. It's a Yamaha Pacifica. Does the job. But for my style of music, I need a little different kind of guitar. I can sort of make it do it, but it's like I can get the sound that I want out of my Taylor plugged, so no rush. No rush. Rush. Tom Sawyer. I'm surprised the number of people that didn't get the reference. I posted up that guy that said, "Oh, I got misgendered today. Do I look like a man?" It's like, yeah, you look like the lead singer for Rush is what you look like. I said, "Can you sing? Can you sing Tom Sawyer?" No rush. Some people got it. Some people didn't. Let's see if I can bring this up. See if I can find it. Yeah, Geddy Lee. Good job, Wayne. You either like his voice or you don't. Some people, it's really annoying. He's got a very unique voice. It's like another instrument in the band. See, there it is right there. You tell me that don't look like Geddy Lee. It looks like Geddy Lee wearing lipstick. That's what it looks like. You don't believe me? Watch this. Let's try to get here. Geddy Lee. Images of Geddy Lee. Okay, let's bring this back up here. Internet on. This is the dude. This says, "Do I look like a man?" There's the dude right there. Now I'm going to show you Geddy Lee. This is Geddy Lee. Tell me that don't look like the same dude. He's just got a little bit of facial hair. But when they recorded Tom Sawyer, here you go. Oh, that's going to be small, so I can't bring it up. When they recorded Tom Sawyer, he had no facial hair. Trying to get a good picture of him here. The guy in the first picture looks like he could be Geddy Lee's brother. And I know I'm not. Yeah, Laurel, I'm right. Tell me I'm right. This try to tell me I'm right. It looks like Geddy Lee's brother. Here you go. See your open image. Can it get bigger? No, it got smaller. That's an album cover. Look, it got that long hair. Look at this. Go back. No, that's not it. That's it right there. There you go. That looks just like Geddy Lee's brother. There you go there. And there you go there. Oh, here's another one. Look at this picture. There. Idle time. Oh, they took out my damn... I have no idle time. There is for my my Zoom. See, there he is. There, look, there. it's it's just, yeah. So it's like, yeah, Geddy Lee. Yeah, they idle timed me out of Zoom. They do that every once in a while. I've got the business, which means I don't get idle times. So now I got to go and set it back up again. Now you're going to see exactly how I do it here. Now I got to go in here and I got to make sure that the all nose. Yeah. Nose and a pointy chin. And again, I'm not talking out of turn. Geddy knows what he looks like. Just what the way it is. Okay, get out of here. Get out of there. Get out of here. Get out of there. 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 You guys just see the arrows moving. You don't see I get a menu that pops up. Get out of there. Okay, now we go here. Get out of here just like that. Boom. Now let's slide it to fit back in. There you go. Look at that. Now you all see what I did to get before I start the show. So I get my Zoom meeting in there. Wayne said that picture of that dude reminds me of the first line of A Farewell to Kings. When they turn the pages of history, when these days pass long ago, will they read of us the sadness for the seeds that we let grow? Yeah. But yeah, it looks like Geddy Lee. That's fine. That's fine. There's still people. One of the comments that I had to turn off was the I think it was. Oh, there's a lot of prophetic things there, I guess. Wayne, not Gus. Is I tossed the question of whether or not Trump's team kind of knew that the bishop was going to say what she was going to say. And everybody says, Trump. I didn't say Trump. You think Trump's in charge of this shit? His team does. Oh, Trump didn't set it up. I didn't say Trump set it up. But here you go. They were at the National Cathedral, which is now the home of the Episcopal Church. And it was an interfaith ceremony, but the bishop was still going to talk. And they knew damn well the bishop was going to talk. You don't think that Trump's somebody on his team kind of knew that she'd do something like that? You think that's beyond? That's totally beyond reason to expect that. No, that's conspiracy theory. Then that person, they either knew or the person should have been fired. Knob Gobbler is the one who set that up. Oh, Klobuchar set it up? They had to know. Again, I can't believe that they didn't know. We all know who she... When I say we, those in the know. She was an anti-Trump person. She's been talking shit about Trump for ages, and she is a bishop in the Episcopal Church who believe in homosexuality and murdering babies as well as open borders. Ain't nothing unknown. They knew it was going to happen. But John's, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, they were blindsided. If they were blindsided by that, they're just blind. They don't need to be in the job. That's crazy. And people just posting stupid shit. And I was tired of, no, Trump wouldn't. It's like, God damn, I didn't say Trump. I'm very specific in the words I use. If I meant that Trump did something, I'll say that Trump did it. If I say Trump's team, I ain't talking about Trump. I ain't talking about Trump. I'm talking about his team. Somebody on his team. Somebody had to have known. So yeah, that was one of the, I know it's terrible for me to lock down posts. It's either that or a lot of people would get booted. It's like, no, for everybody's sanity, not shut this shit down. But Klobuchar would do something like that, but his people should have known. Yeah, they should have known better. Right. There's no way to, there is no way. Come on. You can't say they're all on the ball and they're the sharpest things out there and then also say, oh, they were totally blindsided. You can't have it both ways. You can't. I'll play it either way, but you can't have it both ways. I'm of the like mind that somebody on his team knew what was happening and they didn't say shit. Why? Because it gave Trump and Vance perfect spotlight. Their expressions when she was saying that was priceless. And people had to have known there's going to be a split screen, and there was. And then Trump responded. It was a great response. She did not harm Trump at all. And she didn't change any minds. She's an Episcopal church bishop. I had one gal, I forget who it was, and she was saying that the Episcopal Church has been off the rails for a while. I'm paraphrasing here. And this other woman comes in and goes, oh, that's a pretty broad brush. I want to know how many churches you've been to. It's like, stop it. Everybody knows. And the Episcopal Church isn't the only one that's been off the freaking rails for quite some time. Knee deep, neck deep, eyeball, forehead deep into woke bullshit and non-scriptural doctrines. Not even just non-scriptural, blasphemous doctrines. You don't have to believe in Christianity. I don't care. But Christianity says what it does, and Scripture says what it does, and it doesn't say what it doesn't say. So you're either going to be a Christian or you're not going to be a Christian. It's your choice. I don't care. Make the Church of the Flying Dog shit. I don't care. But don't call yourself a Christian when you are out there. You are promoting things that are blatantly against Scripture. So that's what I have a problem. It's like, no, don't do that. Stop it. Do what you're going to do. I don't care. You want to be this non-denominational church of the world, spiritualistic shit, do that. I hate that some of these churches are that humanitarianism, and they have moved into old Christian churches. So it looks like a Christian church, but it's not. And they have the same trappings as a Christian church, but it's not. No, they need to just build your own building. Just make your own building and put it in there. Don't use churches, Christian churches, Catholic churches. Wayne said, did anyone else catch the interaction between Biden and the Secret Service agent holding the limo door for him when he left the Capitol? No, I didn't catch that. Tell us about it, Wayne. What was it? Did anybody else see that? Gus says, just like the Newsom meeting, Trump, after getting off the plane, trying to one-up him. That didn't work out. Yeah, Newsom's a clown. He's a clown. Going to be interesting to see what California does now. concerning this and a lot of other issues. My prediction is not much. They'll replace him with another Democrat if they do that. Another Democrat, same way with the people there in L.A. and other communities. They don't learn. They think the problem is this Democrat. No, your problem is Democrats. It's not this one. It's not that one. It's Democrats. Need to stop sending aid, stop sending money, let them fail. If California fails, let them fail. There's no reason why it shouldn't. It is the nation's technology center. Now moving. They're moving to places like Texas, although they're moving to Democrat controlled places in Texas. Let them fail. Let them fail. We used to in this country, if a community failed, it failed. There's all sorts of abandoned towns across the country. They failed for one. Sawmill went down. No more coal mine here. No more gold mine there. No more silver there. And, one thing after another. They moved on. Town just blew away. We need to let that happen. I don't care how big the city is. Detroit's just about gone. A lot of it looks like a freaking war zone. 2025 looks like a war zone. There's parts of towns. There's parts of Manchester, New Hampshire that look like that. Just ghost town. Been that way for years. Manchester is a small city. It's like I think it's the biggest city in New Hampshire. Got Manchester, and I got a hair on my hat. Manchester, goodness, what's that other one down by the Mass border? Manchester and help me out, Gus. It's the other big town here in New Hampshire. The missus used to work down there. She used to drive all the way from Pennacook to that damn city. Manchester and how are you going to make me look? Trying to help me out here. Nashua. Thank you, Nashua. I just pulled it up. Nashua. Yeah, Salem's a little bit closer to the seacoast, and you got Nashua. Nashua. Why did I bring up Nashua? I don't know why I brought up Nashua. I'm talking about... Oh, yeah, Nashua, I think, is smaller than Manchester. I think it's Manchester, Nashua, and Salem. By population, let's see here. Here we go. Manchester, Nashua. Oh, wow. That's not even... Salem's not even in the top. Oh, Salem's number 7. You got Manchester, Nashua, Concord, Derry. Believe it or not, Derry is number 4. Manchester, Nashua, Concord, Derry, Rochester, Dover, Salem, Merrimack, Londonderry, and Hudson are the top 10. Manchester and Nashua are starting to decrease. Derry is starting to decrease. All the other ones are on the rise. Rochester is the biggest rise at 1.17%. Portsmouth is number 13. Portsmouth after Keene. So we got Hudson, Bedford, Keene, Portsmouth. Goffstown is a pretty bad one. Goffstown makes the list of number 14. Goffstown, Laconia, Milford, Hampton, Exeter, Wyndham, Lebanon. Hooksett is 21. Durham is 22. Pelham, Claremont, shithole city, 24th. Somersworth, Hanover, Amherst, Raymond, 28. Conway, 29. Barrington, 30. Newmarket. Berlin is number 32. Berlin, there ain't shit in Berlin. Holy crap. Yeah, Berlin is just over 9,000 people there. Then Weir, Hampton, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed some of these city rankings. And this is as of 2024. So these are up to date. Up to date. Hooksit's got 15,337. It's number 21 in the state. Pembroke, 44. Let's try to find, there's Plastow, Seabrook, Bow, Litchfield. Let's see here, Berlin. No. Let's try to find out where Jaffrey is 62. Epsom Deerfield. I'm just going down. Northwood is 82. Danville, Lee, Ossipee, 85. I'm trying to find Boscawen. There we go. 98th. Boscawen is 98th. 4,071. That's up 1.4%. Boscawen. Boscawen. Chichester, 116th with 2,782. Marlborough. I had looked at a house in Marlborough. So big log house. Marlborough. I think what it was is I think they were going to put in a ski resort up down there. Marlborough. And it fell through. It was a big, huge resort house. Oh, get out of there. Close. Marlborough. 134th in the state. 2,185. 2,085. Deering. Like that little town. Ain't nothing there. 1,924. Deering. That's out by Bear Brook. Freedom, 153 with 1,762. That's out by Ossipee. Freedom. What's the smallest? Okay, let's go all the way down here. The smallest is the smallest ranking that's coming up here is Harrisville. It's 187. It's 1,002. That can't be. Yeah, it's got to be in unincorporated towns. There's that little town way up north. I think they had like six or eight folks living in it. It's where they cast the first vote of the year of the election season. You know the town I'm talking about. I think this last one they had 4 people that voted. 4 people that voted in that town. So that's not even listed on there. So the smallest town that they've got listed is Harrisville, but that ain't the town. Let's see if we can do this. Smallest town in New Hampshire. We'll go look. Well, they say Hart's location, but that's not the other one. They say there's population of 43 in Hart's location, but that's not the town. That's not the town. It's not the one that I was thinking of. Well, this says in 2024, the smallest town in New Hampshire is Livermore, with a population of 2 right now. 2. And that's not the town I was thinking about. Yeah, Hart's locations, they say 40-something, 43. But there's another town that had less than that. But according to this, there's a town in New Hampshire that has 2 people. Livermore. Right now, just has 2 people. It's an abandoned ghost town. Yeah, that's coming up even in 25. Abandoned ghost town, Livermore, New Hampshire. It's got only 2 people living there. Okay, see, that Hart's location. See, this is where we get. Hart's location is the smallest incorporated municipality in New Hampshire. And that didn't even make that list of the cities, so it's got to be over a certain amount. So, yeah, Hart's location is the smallest incorporated municipality in New Hampshire. And Livermore, where the hell is that? Let's find out. Let's find out where Livermore is. Here we go, Livermore, Control copy. And now where's my maps? Here we go. This is Livermore, New Hampshire. Oh, let's go. Internet on. Internet on. Livermore, New Hampshire. Here's Livermore. Okay, close out of there. Well, there's Woodstock, Fairview. Oh, Water Valley. Okay. It's up by the Flume Gorge. You got Thornton, West Thornton, Woodstock, Fairview. It's directly east of Fairview. It's just north of Waterville Valley Resort. West of Bartlett. Just west of Hart's location. So if you know where Hart's location is, it's just west of that. Okay, now we'll show you on the... See, there it is. There's all of New Hampshire, right there. Right here. It's right up in the White Mountains. It's right here. Only got 2 people living in that town. We're down here. Gus and I are down here. We're down by Concord. I'd say I refer to it as central New Hampshire. It's not. It's south central, because central New Hampshire, if you go, it's got to be the Lake Winnipesaukee. That's this big lake here, and then you've got Squam up here. That's about central. But we consider up here the White Mountains and above. That's the Great White North. I consider, you know, even though Winnipesaukee is center in the state, I consider that upstate. And here's Concord down here. Gus and I both live here. We don't. He lives north of Concord. I live south of Concord. But there you go. Livermore is right there. Hey, didn't they have a song? Didn't who's the feller that sang in Led Zeppelin? Who's a I can't think of his name. He done some work with the Angel Voice gal, Alison Krauss. Robert Plant. Here we go. Learned something new today. Good. Yeah, I did too. Robert Plant. Didn't he sing about Livermore? He's like, John, no, that's the Battle of Evermore. Oh, Evermore, not Livermore. The Battle of Livermore. Oh. Everybody else is quiet. Gus and I have been monopolizing the conversation. Monopoly. Yes, the Battle of Evermore. That's about the Lord of the Rings too. The Battle of Evermore. The missus doesn't like that song. I like that song. I said, oh, yeah, I'm thinking about what are the songs out there that directly reference Gollum or anything from the Lord of the Rings. It's like, yeah, the Battle of Evermore. And she's like, I had never heard that song. She said, you've heard that song. It's Robert Plant. It's like, no. So I said, Google. Give me let's see, the Battle of Evermore. So we played it. She's like, oh, that's horrible. No, it's classic. Posted a link to the video of Biden crossing the secret 8. I don't see it. Let me Did you post it on my Facebook? On my Facebook account, my messenger? No, I don't see it there either. I don't see it, Gus. Gus. I've been calling you Gus twice tonight, Wayne. I don't see the... Or did you post it below the show? In chat here? Does anybody else see the link in the chat box here? You didn't post it below the show, did you? If you posted it below the show, I can pull that up. No, nobody else is seeing it there, Wayne. Yeah, didn't come up in the chat. Yeah, I'm looking at the show right now, and I don't see anything there. Yeah, it's not here. Go ahead and Oh, there you go. He just sent it to me in yeah, here we go. Okay, let's get this here. I'll pull it up for everybody. Yes, thank you. I was going to say, send it to me in Messenger. See, here we go. Here we go. That's not it. That's not what. There we go. Yeah, I don't. They say he awkwardly strokes. I don't think he did. I think he was just reaching for the door. Yeah, see, people see what they want to see. Yes, I see his face. But if you look, I think he's just reaching for the door, and as soon as he touches his hand, he just drops his hand down to the door. Yeah, I don't. I'm not seeing you'll see what they say that's happening if that's what you're looking for, but no. I think he's just reaching out to grab the door, and he grabbed too high. And as soon as he touches his hand, he just drops it down. But yeah, his face is, yeah, that's fine. That's no. I don't think it was an awkward stroke. I think it was just a yeah. He was just reaching for the door and just touched the man. So I saw it live. I looked at the video, I let it roll and roll and roll. He can still look for the guy. The guy can't walk. The guy can't walk. I don't think he did. Yeah. So whatever, folks want to think that he stroked the guy's hand. Hey, have at it. To me, it looked like he just reached out. He was going to grab the door, and he grabbed the wrong place, and as soon as he touched the guy's hand, he dropped it to where the door was. But whatever. Much ado about nothing. Much ado about nothing. I got more important shit to worry about than that. I don't care. The guy's shitting his pants, and he's probably going to be among the those who've passed on in the next 2 years. Because I don't see him getting any better. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, folks want to think he stroked the guy's hand. Yeah, have it. Have at it. Makes no never mind to me. Never mind. The Battle of Nevermind. No, that's Nevermore. Battle of Nevermore. Robert Plant. Stop it. Was that when he was still with Led Zeppelin? Was that his, or was it... I think it was still Led Zeppelin. Yeah, it was when he was singing with Led Zeppelin. Yeah, Battle of Nevermore. He was still with Led Zeppelin when he wrote that one, when he sang that one. Yep. But yeah, if he's looking at the agent, he might, of course, he might get his hand in the wrong place because he's not looking where he's putting his hand. Yeah, it's fine. If I was the agent, I probably wouldn't have moved my hand. I've been in situations like that. I've done protective details. I probably wouldn't have moved my hand. Wouldn't have been worth my while. Okay, whatever. Bye. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall, old man. I don't want to carry you. Trump has tasked his the lead agent on his protective detail that he's had for years. He's tasked him to lead the Secret Service now. Some folks are up in arms about it. Some others don't. It's, oh, what a failure. Here's my mind on that. That agent was not in charge of the advance team. Should have been, but he wasn't in charge of it. So that was somebody else. But he was in charge of what was happening there, and he should have seen a lot of shit coming. So I didn't. But whatever, it's Trump's decision. If Trump wants to put him in charge of the Secret Service, have at it. Doesn't make no never mind to me. I don't rely on them. Most of what the Secret Service does has absolutely nothing to do with the president anyways. They do a whole lot more. You know, when there's counterfeit bills and stuff like that, yeah, Secret Service, they handle that shit. They got a big job, and a small part of it is presidential details. It's an important job. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, if he wants the guy as the head of the Secret Service, well, whatever. Again, I got bigger things to worry about. That affects me less than, hey, Hegseth got in. See, I remembered his name this time. Hegseth got in. He was, so he's been doing good. Have they denied any? I don't think they've denied any at this point, have they? Have I missed any? I know this week they got a bunch more confirmations going on, but I don't think they've denied any yet. Have I missed any? You don't know, John? No. No? I don't know. There's a lot going on. I'm more interested in what happens after they're in office than whether or not they get confirmation. Get confirmed. Yeah. They look like they're all gonna pass. Even Tulsi is probably going to get through. There was some doubts about that. She looks solid right now. Yeah, Kristi Noem and DHS. Yeah, Hegseth got in. Yeah, I mentioned that already. I think I've mentioned it at least twice tonight's show. Good man for the job. Good man for the job. You see, I wouldn't want that shit. See, he got in, and the Democrats knew he was going to get in, but they're going to throw mud anyways. It's just about throwing mud. Like, I can't get into politics. I can't get into politics. There's some things you just don't do. You just don't do. Does it have to do with the job? Is it real? Is it not this fake shit because you don't like me? Oh, you heard some rumors and did it. No. Does it affect the job? If not, shut up. Am I suitable for the job or not? Hegseth appears to be the right man for the job. Let's see if he can clean that shit up. 44 four-star generals. My goodness. Went over that the last show. That's disgraceful. Why do you have that many? crazy. We got a top-heavy military for no need. No need. And stop trying to get in fatties, stupid people, gays, and trannies. Stop trying to get this big diversity thing, and you get back on track to what you need to have. You'll get the people. You'll get the people that want the job. Most of the guys that are suited for the job, or gals, don't want it because of the crap mess that the military is now. And yes, there is a need for females in the military. I support them in the military. They're like, oh, John's going to go out. No, I'll just leave it at that. Y'all know my views on roles and standards and stuff. I support females in the military. I'll leave it at that. They play a useful role, needed role. They can free up some spots that the fellers get them in the other things. Free up them spots. So we'll see. We'll see. Started going to shitter. The military started going to shitter. I warned about that. Army of one. Army of one, shut the fuck up. Be all you can be. I like that. That was a good play. Be all you can be. I like that. We've had some good slogans. Be all you can be. I like that. Army of one? What the hell's an army of one? Ain't no army of one. See, it's like, no. No, you're a team. You work as a team. Part of a unit. You ain't a sole operator out there. Unless you're Delta Force or something, then you're a sole operator. There's anything. The Delta Force, the Delta Force is devised of the top from every branch of the military. And they're much like the I was going to say Secret Service. No. Like they're special forces. They're like special forces. But their role is different, and they tend to work as a single-man unit. Now, the schooling and the testing is totally done different in special forces versus Delta Force. See, in special forces, they'll give you the standard. You'll know what you're going to do. And a lot of times you're working with a team. Most of the time you're working with a team. And Delta Force, they don't do that. They'll go, here's where you're at. We're going to drop you off here. Boom. We're going to drop you off. You need to make it to X location. And that's it. That's all they tell you. Well, how long do I do the best you can? They don't tell you the standard. Go. And you got to go. So the mentality between that type of operator is totally different. I'm not saying one's better than the other. They're unique. They're unique. Now Delta Force think they're badasses and they're the hardest. Well, I'd say in some ways, yeah, since they have to rely on themselves. However, another thing is I happen to think the special forces have gotten fat. They've gotten heavy. And I'm sick and tired of guys getting out of the special forces and then they become internet personalities, or they write a book, or they want to be a movie star, or they're going to suddenly train. So you got these guys that just passed. They've been ain't been deployed anywhere, and then they get out, but they say, yeah, I've got a tab. And then they just run the rest of their life off of the tab. And it's like, yeah. Used to be you shut the fuck up. You didn't tell people about your missions. You didn't do shit. You didn't look for fame and glory. That's the whole vet bro thing, too. Just annoys the hell out of me. You wouldn't know that I'm a veteran. If you met me in life, you wouldn't know. I don't have veterans plates on my car. I'm not going to pay for a veteran plate on my car. No, thank you. If it costs the same, it costs the same as it does if I got a vanity plate. Why should I pay for a plate? Now I heard, I'd have to check into it. I heard somebody say that you don't. But the last time I checked, you had to pay extra. It wasn't just a registration. So why the hell am I going to do that? And I remember back, I used to have veterans plates. I had veterans plate on my Mustang. It said, "Giddy up." So I had a veterans plate, and it was I was hit with a veterans plate tag, my regular tag fees, vanity, and veterans. It's like, well, isn't that stupid? But no, I don't have my ribbons on my back window, and I don't wear my ball cap, and I don't have a ball cap. I don't wear vet bro shirts, and I'm a veteran, and no. People didn't do that. Most people didn't do that after any of the wars. They got older and they wore their damn caps, but most of the time, a lot of veterans running around. Thank you very much. Thank you for your service. And that's all I say. I don't know if you were a good soldier or a bad soldier. I don't know. You could have been a hero or a coward. I don't know. I'm not going to presume just because you say you're a veteran. I don't know. Any of us that have served know there's plenty of soup sandwiches out there. There's plenty of soup sandwiches that got out with an honorable discharge. Still soup sandwiches. But thank you for your service. Thank you. So I don't do that vet bro shit. I didn't get out. See, what is it? When I got out, it wasn't like it is now. Now it's let's get out, get fat, wear vet bro shirts, grow a big beard. They all look the same. Get a shit ton of tattoos. What the hell is up with that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, my son's the same way. I don't get it. That vet bro shit. I just don't. It doesn't. I don't know about you. It just annoys the shit out of me. Again, you'd never know that I was a veteran. I don't put it in your face. It doesn't matter. Does it matter? You going to treat me different because I served versus not? You shouldn't. Treat everyone well. Treat everyone well. If you serve, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being on the team. We need you all. That's another thing. I've talked about this too. I don't care if you were a mechanic or commo, whether you were an operator, whether you were an FO, whether you were an MP, whether you were PAC. I don't care. Thank you for your service. Tanker, infantryman, thank you for your service. Mortar crew member, thank you for your service. I don't care what you did. Thank you for your service. Because you need them all. You need them all. I don't care if you stayed in the States. You stayed in the States? Fine. Thank you for your service. You need people back here too. Oh, you only serve in the National Guard? That's fine too. Reserves? Fine. Thank you for your service. But like I posted in the back, you are what you are and you're not what you're not. If you were in the Guards and the Reserves, you weren't an operator. Stop it. Stop it. If you were a mechanic, you weren't a Ford observer. Stop it. Wayne says, I did so many jobs in the Army, it wasn't funny. They all need doing. They all need doing. Thank you. Don't try to say you were something that you weren't. I don't care. Just be proud of what you did. If you were a wrench monkey, then and you were a damn good one, good on you. Good on you. Infantry, supply, commo, mortars, military, police, armored. Yeah. You have jobs within a unit, even without having a different MOS change. Then you got people who hold, primary and secondary MOSs. Common. It's good. Need them all. Thank you. Thank you very much. You just pump gas? Did you do it right? Did you make sure your shit was right? Good on you. Good on you. Fine by me. Did work. You did work. Yeah, you did work. You do paperwork. You're in headquarters, battery or company, whichever one you're at, battalion. Good on you. It needs to be done, but you ain't a mechanic. You ain't commo, and you ain't an FO, and you ain't an infantryman, and you ain't a tanker. You're clerical. That's what you do. You're clerical. That's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. We need it done. Don't take that tanker and have him do clerical shit. It's not what he was trained to do. You were trained to do this shit. Now you do it and do it good. Take pride. Take pride in what you do. Wayne says, saw a guy in a veterans group earlier complaining about how people at the VFW won't talk to him because he was a pogue. Who cares if he's a pogue? Look, again, and I've said this shit before, without pogues, you don't get frontline. Tanks don't get their ammo themselves. They don't get their fuel themselves. And there's a whole bunch of people sitting in the rear with the gear that are gears in the machine to get you what you need to get done. And without them, you can't do it. So shut the fuck up. And then there's people further back, and they're needed to get the shit to you, to these other guys, and then there. So shut the fuck up. He says, I know, right? A lot of it isn't the job, it's the era in which they served. Yeah, it's just stupid. But you get elitism. I mean, those of us who served, we give each other shit no matter what your MOS is and shit. Yeah, you get it. The same way as there's rivalry between the services. We all know the Air Force has it easy. They get the biggest funding. They get the best toys and the best housing. We know that. They know that. They're basically civilians and wearing a blue uniform. Like, we know that. Navy aren't far behind them. The Marines, they're just like Army guys. They like, no, you're just like the Army guys. The Marines are just like the Army guys. The United States Chair Force, yeah. No, I tell somebody, you want to join the military and you don't want to do much and you want to have a chance of having a job that may be transferable in the civilian world, go into the Air Force. We need the Air Force. It's valuable. Except the Marines. Yeah, they're infantrymen that eat crayons. That's what they are. Yeah, the Marines, and you look at, the Marines, they train with Army all the time. Where do you think they go to train? Look, I've worked with Marines. They ain't any better or any different than Army guys are. It's the same damn thing. They just think they're better because they're normally hooked up with the Navy. So that's who they have to deal with. Yeah, you're just Army guys that hang out with the Navy guys. Bless you. Marines are needed. They're needed. Wayne says his father was a squid. He was a squid. But yeah, they're all needed. But yeah, the Marines, they didn't impress me much. They got nice uniforms, though. Oh, they got some nice uniforms. Marines dress uniforms are sharp. I'd say they're the sharpest. They're the sharpest of the uniforms out there. The Marines dress uniform. Damn sharp. I'd say after that would be the Army's dress blues. Yes, folks, the Army has blues. They ain't your Class A's. Class A's are green. Class A's are green. But dress blues come in second to the Marines. After that, I'd say the Navy and the Air Force. The Air Force is kind of bland. Navy whites, they can look okay. But they're just white. It's dandy. But I'd say the Marines, then the Army dress blues. Top best dress uniforms of the military service. The Army used to have dress whites. Yep. The Army used to have a lot of shit people don't remember. Yeah. Used to have berets before berets came back. Yeah, it wasn't just the Special Forces thing. Then it was just limited to Special Forces. But Laura says, you got something against the Coast Guard? Nope. It's a great Department of Transportation office. No, I like the Coast Guard, but yeah. Coast Guard, I'd say they're like the Navy. They're about the same as the Navy. I got nothing against the Coast Guard. I look at the Coast Guard's mission as a different mission than most of the uniformed services, though. And I think anybody thinking honestly about it would agree with that. Their mission is the Coast Guard actually has an ongoing mission even in non-wartime, where most of the other ones don't. The Navy doesn't. The Air Force doesn't. They go from place to place and they're a show of force. But the Coast Guard has an active day-to-day mission on the coast. So again, they're different. It's different. It's more of a military / law enforcement / national security. So it's just different for me. Wayne says the pinks and greens were officially officers' uniforms. Gus says my dad was Army Air Corps in World War II. My dad did not serve. My dad worked industry, though. He worked in plants during World War II. But no, wait, you think you could get me riled up there, Laurel? No, I got nothing wrong with the Coast Guard. They're just I think of the Coast Guard like I think of, I don't know, Homeland Security and anything like that. They're a different beast. They've got a genuine peacetime role, where most of the other services don't. The Army doesn't, the Navy doesn't, the Marines don't. I mean, they go places. They're show of force, and they do things. But like most of the services, when they're not doing something, they're training or they're not doing anything. Where the Coast Guard, they do something. They do something. They do it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? They do something. They got an active role all the time. Laurel says my brother is retired Coast Guard. Then he did secret squirrel stuff as a contractor. Yeah. Shh. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Shh. He served 25 plus years. Good on him. Thank you. Thank you for his service. Good on him. Good on him. Again, I thank everybody that served. You need them out there. You need them out there. Did my answer suffice for you there, Miss Laurel? Now, if you want me to shit on the Coast Guards, I'll do it. You want me to riff for about 5 minutes shitting on the Coast Guard? I can do that. Oh. Yeah, I never had much interaction with them. They're needed. It's a needed role out there. I'd be a member of the Coast Guard, but I'd be a privateer. Cowboy privateer in his gunboat, patrolling the waters. Laurel says, just secure communications. He did get a commendation to keep commendations open during a few skirmishes. For keeping communications open during a few skirmishes. No, that's good. No, that's good. That's fine. That's fine. He was a lineman of the ocean. Some people will get it and others won't get it. Gus says, I'm calling tonight, everybody. Have a great start to your week. Good night, everyone. Hey, thanks for showing up, Gus. Thanks for showing up. I'll be online tomorrow morning. See if I keep my sanity. Wayne said Glenn Campbell. Yes, it was Glenn Campbell. But the linemen keep the lines for the telephone and power lines up. Communication and power. So he was a lineman for the ocean. Yes. Whatever. A little wet, a little soggy. He actually was at Great Lakes. Yes, they do. A lot of people don't understand that. We've got Navy and Coast Guard in the Great Lakes. People don't understand it. Well, hell, a lot of shipping happened in the Great Lakes. What's that song by Gordon Lightfoot? The the hell's that song? It's about that boat that went down. Edmund Fitzgerald, the song of the Edmund Fitzgerald. There we go. See, DJ put it up the same time I did. Hey, DJ, welcome to the show. Edmund Fitzgerald, yes. If you know that, you can do the whole song. It's that 700 times. It's a neat story, but yeah, they tanker ships and stuff like that on the Great Lakes, just like we have out in the ocean. They do the same thing. You want to see them going up to like the what's the lakes and locks up there by Canada and New York? The Eisenhower. The hell is the St. Lawrence Seaway, not Eisenhower, St. Lawrence Seaway. The locks up in the St. Lawrence Seaway. You see some big boats up there. Oh, just tankers, just all loaded up with their goodies on them. St. Lawrence Seaway. Everybody should get up there at one time. If you're up in the Northeast, take a trip up to the St. Lawrence Seaways. Wave to the fellers. Wave to the fellers on the boat as they make it through. Oh, goodness. DJ. Is that you, Donna? Is that Donna? Is DJ Donna? Donna, is that you? Or is that somebody else? Laurel says we did as a kid. Donna says yes. Yes. Yeah. Wasn't it something, Laurel? Wasn't that something watching those big boats go through the locks? Oh, Donna. Wayne says, did you know that the ship that was following the Fitzgerald she went down and still operating the lakes? No, I didn't know that. Wouldn't surprise me, though. But yeah, a lot of big boats out there. Big water. All of those, all the Great Lakes, it's like looking out in an ocean and the weather's the same way. Laurel says it was amazing. Yeah, it's wonderful. Get up there to the St. Lawrence Seaway. That's the traffic coming from Canada and U.S. Yeah. Get on out to, oh goodness, what's the lake on, what is that lake over on? Lake Champlain. Yeah, get out to Lake Champlain. It's like looking out in the ocean, too. I remember the first time I brought the missus up there, drove up the west, for a while up the center of Vermont, and then skirted over to to the western side and drove on up. You come up over a hill, and then you just start to see. So almost looks like a river. As you crest, and it's like boom, and then it just goes on forever. And she's like, "Oh my goodness, oh my goodness." Yeah, Lake Champlain, where Champ is. Wayne says, "I've seen ships go through Miraflores locks at the Panama Canal." Yeah, I haven't been to the canal. But I tell you, if you're down in Panama and you're falling down a hill, do not reach out and grab anything. Tuck yourself in and try to slow yourself down. Don't grab it. You'll be grabbing yourself some of them blackthorns. It'll just go right through your hand. Stop it. Don't do that. Laurel says the North Shore up past Duluth, Minnesota is beautiful. Wicked cold in the winter. Oh, I'd imagine. I would imagine. Yep. Lake effects. Oh. Yeah, I spent some time off the coast of Lake Michigan in Wisconsin for a while. Boy, it's cold. It's cold off of there. It is. It's cold. Well, it's 10 after 10. We survived. You listen to the Cowboy rant for a while. I try to get my pressure out, We'll try to get things buttoned up there on the page, on the Facebook. Get rid of some of the chaff. Yeah, sort the wheat from the chaff. We'll try to get rid of that. And they'll just be gone. Hopefully most people won't even, they have no idea what I deal with. I post up some of the stuff, but you got no idea. So, I need to get back to being happy and joyful and positive about the information that I share with folks. And that's that. But thank you all for joining the show. Laurel, Wayne, Gus is already gone. I don't know. We had a bunch. We got more numbers than that. I haven't seen Peg. Peg, supposedly she was going to see if she could make it show the other day. I didn't know whether she made it or not. Yeah. Laurel says y'all have a good night. Get some rest, John. Have a great week. Yeah, let's hope for a good week. Temperatures are supposed to be getting warmer this week. Got one day supposedly going to get 40 degrees. That's good. My philosophy is if you hit 40, you can't go back. You hit 40, it's done. You got to keep going up. You can't go back. But I have not yet been able to convince Mother Nature of that. But that's what I think it should happen. If you hit 40, you can't go back. Hopefully the girls will start laying again. They haven't been laying. They should be about ready to lay now. Next show is Wednesday night here on YouTube. I will see you bright and early in the morning. Laurel says we had 46 the other day. Stop it. We had 46 degrees below zero. That wasn't quite that bad. We were in the teens below zero easy. That's without wind chill. It got cold. It's too cold. But see you on Facebook. I'll be putting out more information. A lot of stuff going on. I got to pick and choose what I think is going to be putting out there. And I've spent far too much time having to moderate that garbage. But if I don't, it's going to be a crap fest. Donna says we're supposed to hit 60 by Friday. Stop it. Stop it. Now you're just being braggadocious. You're just being braggadocious, Donna. Donna is in Arkansas, I believe. Arkansas? She says, yep. Arkansas. I think she's just east of Oklahoma. Yeah, supposed to hit 60. Stop it. Oh. We ain't had enough snow to be a good winter here, and it's been too cold to enjoy being outside. Like I said, took the missus for a drive yesterday, and it was pretty good. Got to wear my duster, my slick. Jacqueline says 49 here right now. Stop it. There's the name of it, Jacqueline. She was in the show, too. She was going to have some wine. How was the wine? How was the wine? Some barefoot peach. Barefoot peach wine. It's good with turkey. Good with turkey. Like it better than their apple. Their apple's okay, but their peach, I like the peach better. I like the peach better than the apple. Good with turkey. Turkey and pork. Turkey and pork. I like my reds I like my blackberry merlot with my steak. How was the soup? Yeah, she was making soup. She was making tater soup and drinking some peach wine. Now that's living. Listening to the cowboy, making tater soup and drinking peach wine. What an evening. Wayne says supposed to be 58 here next week. Now you see you're bragging too. Another braggadocious man. Rubbing it in. Throw some salt in there. Just give it a good. Yeah, you had what? You're going to have -3, John. No, stop it. No, I don't want that. I don't want it. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, I got to close this show down. Jacqueline says, good, nice when you're in the mood for something a little sweet, but not too sweet. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Well, I'm closing down. Thank you for joining the show. See you all tomorrow morning. Let's get this week started out right. Hopefully most of the knuckleheads will be not so knuckly heady. So, whatever. And God bless and take care. Oh, and Judy, welcome to the show as we're leaving. Hopefully you'll get here earlier next show. Take care.